Good afternoon. It's me. It's Hello. I just woke up and I am going to clean my entire apartment today for a weekly clean. And I'm going to take you along on a little ride. I'm looking at the viewfinder like I'm not a professional. So first thing that I did was have some breakfast. And now I am going to stretch because I have chronic pain. Yay! Okay, so I stretched, and now the project is to clean up this apartment. My first thing that I'm gonna do is organize, so I have like a clean space. Look at my wig wall, y'all. Anyway, so I have a clean space to do what I need to do. It's not that bad, honestly. But we've got to get it organized before we do anything else. Let's take a look in the bathroom. This bathroom, she's doing okay. But hey there, she could use some love, just a little bit of love. Okay, that took forever, but I had a bunch of stuff to unpack, and I'm really happy that I have 2 curtains now instead of 1. You can't really see it, and you don't know the story, but that's okay. So, I am going to do the laundry now. That's our next order of business, and there's no and. Just gonna do the laundry. Thank you, everyone. I actually lied. I lied so much. Instead of doing the laundry, I'm going to take a mixture of baking soda and dish soap and spread that around my bathtub, an even layer. And then I'm gonna take some distilled vinegar, white vinegar, and 1 vinegar to 1 water in a spray bottle and spray that around my shower. And then I'm gonna leave that while I go do my laundry and come back and wipe it all off. Now we're gonna do the laundry. I just put in my laundry, and no one in my apartment complex wants to wear a mask. So we're washing our hands every single time we're leaving the house and touching other people's shit and disinfecting our phone. So I'm gonna do that, take you on that adventure. Now we're gonna wipe the whole thing down with a non-scratch sponge and a rag. Sponge for the tub, rag for the walls. Let's go. tub and the shower, and then I wiped down the sink, the mirror in the bathroom, the base, and then I sprayed some of the baseboards and wiped those down as well. I'm going to wait for all of my cleaning to be done to mop in the bathroom. Next, we are gonna take everything that is on the floor of the apartment and move it either onto the bed or onto the couch so I can sweep the whole apartment and vacuum the whole apartment. Ding! All right, I don't know how I'm gonna film that, but we'll see. See you shortly. Just kidding, we have to change over the laundry, so we're gonna change over the laundry. You guys can see it my nose. Okay, now we are going to sweep and vacuum the whole thing. Okay, we swept and mopped everywhere. That's not a great place to stand. We swept and mopped everywhere, including and especially the bathroom. Got some groceries delivered by my lovely, lovely boyfriend. Had some food because you need calories in order to work at all. And what else did we do? Oh, got the laundry from the dryer. So now we're going to put everything in the room back where it belongs, vacuum the carpet, and start on wiping down the kitchenette. Let's do it. We've done a lot of stuff today, and we're in the home stretch. We're losing light, but I want to do it. I want to get it over with. So, even though it's the last thing I want to do, I'm going to push through, and we're going to finish this job. I'm acting like... oh my god, I'm acting like this is literally Drag Race, and it's not. It's just cleaning my room, but y'all, we'll talk about all the shit later. But right now, I'm going to get everything off my bed. Look at this bed. It's a disaster. We're going to get everything off the bed and put it where it belongs. Let's go. Okay, who's ready for a final result? Final result. Are you ready for a final result? Let's do the gig. Take a look. Yo. How does that make you feel? How do we feel about that? Ooh. You know, there are some spaces that's trash. There are some spaces that, you know, could be different. Hello. But the goal was to clean. We do this once a week. Let's take a look into the bathroom. Ooh, get that out of there. Nice. Well done, everybody. We worked so hard. There's all of the dirty rags hanging up. We'll pretend that doesn't exist. We worked so hard, and look what we got. Incredible. Wow. So thank you for watching. God, I'm exhausted. My feet hurt. My life hurts. But luckily I stretched a little more than I did last time. So I didn't end up like crying on the ground like I have in the last 2 weeks. I have not always been this cleaning girl. In fact, I very rarely clean for most of my life. I'm 25 now, and girl, I grew up in kind of a dirty environment. I was expected to keep myself clean, and I was expected to keep my space clean, but I had no accountability for it, and also no one taught me how to do it. Like, no one was like, here's what you should do to make sure that you can maintain a clean space. So I always had a lot of like guilt and shame around both like how gross I felt in terms of my personal hygiene and how gross I felt in terms of the space around me. You know, in college, I struggled to keep it clean. And I kind of realized that as like an artist, as a drag queen, whatever, like, and just as me, like a mess and forgetting where to put things is kind of part of my process, but and I can kind of clean up as I go, but at the same time, like, shit's gonna get messy. It's just gonna get messy because I just don't have enough time or space right now in my life to put things away every single time I take them out. You know what I mean? And I would be surprised to find somebody who does have that energy. So, oh, I actually need to dust that. Give me just one second. Okay, we're back. So, I started this cleaning journey as part of my like therapy during quarantine. Maybe, I don't know, I wanna say like around the third month of quarantine. My apartment was a fucking disaster. I'd lived in here for a year and it was just all the grime and the dirt, and it was a mess. Like I when I moved in, I didn't like immediately buy all the furniture that I wanted to buy, and my excuse for it was budget, but in reality, I guess I just didn't really like love myself. I didn't feel like I deserved it. Like I had, again, a lot of guilt and shame about getting my place, about getting the things that I needed to have a clean and organized and hygienic space. So I was sneezing, there were roaches. Oh girl, I won't even go into it. But that's why I moved out of my last apartment, was to have a cleaner space. And basically through therapy and other means, I am on this, like, I don't know, journey. I guess the word journey is out. We're not using the word journey anymore. I don't know why, but I'm gonna use it on this journey to self-love and realizing that I deserve to at the very least, by virtue of being born, I deserve to have a clean, organized space. I deserve to have a hygienic body. I deserve to have a hygienic space to live in, and I need that in order to function. And so I started just doing one thing a week, which was cleaning my bathtub. I started with cleaning my bathtub, and then I would clean my toilet, alternating weekly. And then I would add little things on that onto that, like bathtub, and do the dishes. And then it was bathtub and do the dishes and sweep. And then it was bathtub, do the dishes, sweep, and vacuum. And I've slowly kind of stacked up this routine where there's still things that I alternate, like bathtub and toilet is every other week. And my bed sheets, I do we only have one washing machine, whatever. I do all of my light colors one week and I do all my dark colors next week. But at the end of the day, it's a pretty hefty routine. I'm honestly struggling to do the self-care that I need to do to get everything that I need to get done, but that's kind of my next project, is figuring out what I need to do for myself so that I can set myself up for success. At any rate, I just wanted to put that message out there that no matter how you grew up, I grew up, like, I'm not gonna say hoarder because that's a word, but not with the healthiest cleaning and organizational habits. Like, definitely hoarder borderline. I don't know, maybe that'll be problematic to have said in a couple of years, but I think maybe some people can relate with me that, I definitely didn't have friends over. Like, I definitely didn't want to invite people over to my place because it was fucking filthy. That was one reason I didn't want to have people over. Anyway, and so it's kind of a point of pride now for me to, I feel better, even though I'm still depressed. I still have a lot of stress. I still have a lot going on. We're in a pandemic, etc. It's so much, girl, it's so much less depressing, and I feel so much more in control, or so much more, I don't know, optimistic, I guess, when my space is not cluttered, when it's not disgusting, and when I'm not cluttered and disgusting. So yeah, just want to put that out there. No matter what, no matter how much you're depressed and you don't love yourself, we all have issues with that. You deserve to have the cleanest space that you can. I'm going to put some links below to some YouTube channels that I basically have jacked almost all of my cleaning advice from these YouTube channels. Who knows if they're any good? I'm not a professional cleaner. I can't vouch for them. But it's been working for me so far. And so I want to put those links down there. And what was one more thing I wanted to say? I had one more thing that I wanted to say. Oh, which was, in terms of maintaining cleanliness, yes, obviously you want to wash your dishes before you eat, you know, to maintain and make sure things don't stack up. My lips are so chapped. You want to maintain your shit. You want to put your clothes away and put your shoes away when you take them off, right? You want to vacuum the floor maybe once a day. You want to sweep, or not sweep, dust maybe once a day. Like, that's all well and good. I don't do all of that shit. I have my own whole nightly routine, which maybe I'll share with you later. But one thing you can do, and I got this from a YouTube video, I'll put it in the link. One thing you can do is, if you're feeling really fucking depressed and you have no motivation whatsoever, and this worked for me, which is why I'm saying it. So I'm sitting on my couch and I just absolutely hate myself and I hate everything and I can't do it. And I have a huge stack of garbage to do. 99.9% that stack of garbage includes dishes in the sink. So one thing, one plate, get up, clean one plate. You can do one plate, one easy plate with some crumbs on it. Do your little plate and then go take a brisk walk. A quick, things are falling. A quick, brisk walk. That's been working for me. Being extremely kind with myself, allowing, if I don't get things done, being like, okay, well, guess what? I didn't get that done this week. Does that mean I'm a bad person? Does that mean I'm a dirty person? Does that mean I'm a lazy person? No, I just did all of this work. And watching these videos, I've been recording these on Instagram. Watching these videos has honestly made me feel a lot better about this cleaning routine, because I've seen how much work I do. You know, when you're in the moment, you don't really recognize how much work you do, but I see how much I do. So that's great. Filming it has been wonderful. Try to maybe film your routine if and let me know. Leave me a comment. Let me know if you filmed your routine and uploaded it. Last thing I want to say is, reward yourself. I am about to reward myself. I'm about to sit down. I'm about to have some good food, some nice healthy food, or unhealthy food. Some food. I'm gonna have some food. And then I'm going to take a bath in the bath that I just cleaned. And probably maintain it afterwards so it doesn't get filthy for the rest of the week. So, that was a lot. We've been through a lot today. And thank you for coming along on the ride. I hope you're okay. I hope you're doing all right, despite all the really fucked up shit that's going on. And, yeah, let me know how you're doing down below. And get up and do that one dish. I love you all so much. Godspeed. Be safe. Wash your hands. Social distance. Goodbye.